Hello, welcome back to my kitchen. If this is your first time here, you're welcome. My name is MC, and today I want to show you how to make this delicious, fabulous, beautiful, crunchy chicken. You will stop buying from fast food after you try this recipe. If you're interested in seeing how I do it, keep watching. Don't forget to click the like button as you go along, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe right now because there are multiple recipes every week. Making this chicken is really easy. The first thing we're going to do is to debone the chicken. I'm using chicken thigh because that's my favorite part of chicken for this recipe. You can use chicken wings, you can use other parts of chicken, but I love chicken thighs and I want them to be boneless. So I'm just taking the extra step to make sure I remove the bone. So, question of the day, what is your favorite part of a chicken? For me, it is chicken breast because of all the amazing things you can do with it. So let me know in the comment section what your favorite part of a chicken is. This is what the deboned chicken thigh looks like. I love it so much. So I have about 6 pieces to do, and then we will get on with the rest of the recipe. For the exact measurements and list of ingredients, please check down in the description box. I will have everything written there for you to check out. So to marinate this chicken, we'll be using paprika. This is garlic. There was a time I didn't like garlic. I cannot believe it. This is one of my favorite spices right now. I'll also be using onion powder. Very, very good. I'll also be using ground pepper. You can skip this, but I cannot have it without ground pepper. Also, this is ground ginger powder. And then I have this medley of spices which has black pepper and all bunch of spices in it. So it's kind of like all purpose. Then there's salt. And then we're also going to use some chicken seasoning just to give this a little bit of taste and flavor. This chicken is going to be so good. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to combine all of the spices together and just kind of give it a good mix. I like to combine everything first separately before pouring on the chicken, just so that I know that the chicken gets enough of everything. You know, some people, you can just put paprika on chicken first, onion powder. I just feel like, oh, onion powder might be concentrated on one part of the chicken and another spice is concentrated on another part. So I just feel like I like to mix everything before I pour it in the chicken. You can choose not to limit yourself to the spices I've used. You can use anything else you like. You can add, you can subtract. These are the spices and the ingredients I'm using for my own recipe. So feel free to use whatever you like or whatever you would typically season your chicken with. Next, I'm going to add milk to the chicken to marinate. This is full cream milk. I'm going to marinate the chicken in milk because it helps to break down the proteins. It makes the chicken become more tender. So I will be marinating this chicken for at least an hour. All you need to do to marinate is cover the bowl and place it in the fridge. An hour plus later, I'm back to prep the rest of the ingredients. So to coat the chicken, I'm using all-purpose flour, which is the same as plain flour. I'm adding some more ground pepper because I love the heat of this pepper. And let me tell you, it wasn't even hot. I felt like I needed to add more pepper for this chicken. I've added my all-purpose seasoning and then I'm adding some salt. You can certainly coat the chicken with plain flour without adding any spice or ingredients, but I'm all about flavor and I don't like it to just taste plain like that. So feel free to use any kind of ingredient that you want in the flour. The next thing I'm adding is corn flour, just for extra crunchiness. That's what we're going for. So you can skip the corn flour, but this is going to make it extra crunchy. Now that I'm done marinating the chicken, I'm going to add an egg into this, and I'm just going to mix everything. So what this egg does, it just gives my chicken body. So you can definitely fry it without adding this egg. It's just your chicken is not going to be as bulky as mine would look. I'll show you what it looks like later. Well, I already showed you in the intro, so I just like to add that. Another thing I like to add is just some chili sauce. It's not hot, but it just gives a very nice color to this chicken. That's something I personally like to add to my crunchy chicken. Now we're going to fry the chicken. So I'm just taking it out of the marinade and then placing it in the flour. I'll mix it very well, like make sure it is properly coated, and then I'll shake off the excess flour and then transfer to a pot to start deep frying. While I'm already prepping this, the pot is on the cooker. I've put the oil in it and it's already heating up, so that by the time I'm done coating the chicken, it's just straight into hot oil. While I'm busy coating the chicken, I want you to do me a favor. Please click the like button on this video. It really helps out my channel and it lets me know if you like a recipe, and then I do more like that. If you don't like it, I will feel like you guys don't want recipes like this and I'll skip to other things. So let me know by liking this video. I always use the end of my ladle to check if the oil is hot enough. As you can see, it is bubbling. That tells me this chicken is ready to go in. So make sure you do not overfill your pot. It needs to deep fry. Make sure you don't overfill it. If not, the oil is going to bubble over. So just make sure it is almost halfway. I'm going to fry this chicken for about 8 minutes. I check it from time to time and I turn it around just to make sure it is properly cooked. I don't take my chances. Do not overcrowd the pan or the pot with chicken, because if it is too crowded, your oil is not going to be hot enough and your chicken is going to soak oil. If your oil is too hot, it will get cooked quickly and then it will burn. So you need to make sure you get the temperature right. I remember from the last time I uploaded a chicken recipe, a lot of questions came in about, Sisi, are you not going to boil this chicken first? Are you not going to parboil it? No, you do not need to parboil it. So the kind of chicken I'm using is soft chicken. But if you are using something like old layer chicken, like really hard chicken, you may need to boil it before. But this is normal chicken that you buy from a supermarket. Now, this is what my crunchy chicken thighs look like. They were so yummy, so delicious. My son loves it. This is his favorite way to enjoy chicken. He loves popcorn chicken and he loves crunchy chicken. This was what we used to celebrate his birthday and he was so happy. If you try this recipe, please tag me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, any social media. I would love to see the results, and also leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know if you will be trying this recipe. This was really good. If you're watching and you've not liked this video, please click the like button. I would love it. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe, because more recipes are coming. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.